Hit through the line on that occasion with face and power. He's livid with himself. And not the right line of length, especially to Sahibzada.
A better length. On this surface, you don't want to be very full. A half volley will always travel to the fence. Just back of a length. Attack the stumps.
Yeah, if you are a tall fast bowler, you should ball into the pitch rather than floating the ball, especially with the fact there is no swing in the air as yet.
Now this time drag leg side, the outfield's quick, but just get back for two.
Inside half of the bat was used on that occasion for a couple of runs. And that's his favorite length, back of the length. Ball shaping towards the leg stump. He likes to hit those over mid-wicket. Missed out on that occasion.
Deep square leg and a deep mid-wicket in place. Full toss leg stump, turns away to deep mid-wicket and gets a single. So after the first 2 overs, it's 12 without loss. Sahibzada Farhan with a couple of boundaries. Sikandar Raza now with the change. Brad Evans. Down the leg side, misses out. Wanting to hit this out of the ground, really wanted to flick it away. Q ended it.
Yeah, Sahibzada was hoping for a bit of pace with that delivery. And to play that stroke with some effect, lack of pace, worked for the bowler on that occasion. The last delivery, not even 130.
Now this year has been ultra aggressive from Pakistan. 205 sixes. It's been a concerted effort from Pakistan to be as aggressive as they can be. The boundary hitting has improved. They've been able to clear the boundary, and on pitches where the ball comes onto the bat, there has been improvement in that batting lineup. But with that improvement, there's also that's cut away. That's nicely timed and well, fielded well. Saim Ayub also a player who likes the ball to just skip onto the bat. And that's when he is Fikr-free. Fikr-free moment. Download the Fikr-free app now and get the insurance you need on your fingertips.
Good delivery that. Yeah, we were talking about sixes hit by the Pakistani team. It doesn't impress me at all. What has really impressed me with the Pakistani batters of late, they have developed that ability to negate dot deliveries and score those singles. So that is pleasing for me. And they have to keep on doing that, repeating it day in and day out.
Lovely angle from round the wicket. He's just getting the ball to straighten, just seaming away. A couple of really impressive deliveries from Evans. A lot of modern day bowlers go round the wicket with left-handers and just do that. The angle in and just straightens up.
Yeah, a peculiar way to hold the ball.
That one nips back, so a very good end from Evans to the over. It's 15 without loss. And the crowd braving the cold. Now Sabzada Farhan. Rub around the wicket, he slashes hard. There's no one deep on the offside, so he'll collect a boundary.
Not the right line, not the right length. If you have a third man in the circle, a backward point in the circle, and you bowl that line and length, what are you expecting?
Around the wicket, he's got a deep mid-wicket, a deep square leg. Everybody up on the offside. You want to be tight onto those stumps. Like that.
जो सबसे ज्यादा अमीर भी है और सबसे ज्यादा
Good comeback, that one. Ball dying on the wicketkeeper, who's making a comeback into the Zimbabwean side. And precariously close to those bails.
Saim Ayub, there's a deep square leg in place. And he walks across. That'll be given wide down the leg side. But you know what Saim Ayub is trying to do? Try to use the pace and get it behind square. Inverex EV, Pakistan's smartest hatchback EV. Inverex Zio is up for grabs for the most electrifying batter of the series. Inverex Zio, charge fast, drive smart, on and off the pitch. Oh, pace off. We saw Pakistani fast bowlers bowl a lot of cutters. It's that type of surface.
He's not having a great time out there in the middle, Saim Ayub. He's looking for pace, it's not there. And the bowlers have recognized that. They're relying on those cutters now.
Almost shaped up to hit it leg side. Decided against it. What is he thinking? 21 without loss. Zimbabwe want is a wicket. They've been decent with the ball. They probably want a wicket to just make sure that Pakistan Don't press on the accelerator. Oh, that's hit him. Short ball, and he tried to use the pace, but it's not come off the surface as Simon Ayub expected.
Yeah, seems like that ball hit Adam Apple, and that's why he's in strife. That raid off the surface.
Extra bounce with the grill. Also, maybe the throat somewhere there, but Brava was concerned. And there is something in the surface where the ball is not giving you consistent bounce. Just go through the tests, but seems fine. We just need to be careful if you're trying to use the pace, trying to hit behind square.
Yeah, when you're looking to execute a pull stroke, either you have to stay inside the line or move outside the line. He wasn't able to do so. That's why he was cramped. Execution of that stroke became very difficult. Lucky the ball didn't roll onto the stumps as well.
Seems all right. We'll pause and play. So KFC flip the bucket challenge. All you have to do is flip the bucket as quickly as you can onto your head, and you can make finger-licking good prizes. Already now. So last ball of the fourth over, just 21 runs conceded so far. And Zimbabwe eke out a wicket. That's the shot he was looking for. This time he nails it. And that goes all the way into the crowd. A maximum to end the fourth. It is 27 without loss.
Yeah, ideal bounce on that occasion for Simon Ayub to hit the ball aerial. And the length wasn't too short. And did 80 meters that stroke. He's associated with this stroke, Simon Ayub.
Bowling, nips back. Saibzada Farhan giving himself room, but that was too good from Evans.
Not the first time he's been picked up in that manner. He was looking for a bit of room to be able to play that stroke through what covers kept coming back to him. And there was a lot of gap between bat and pad. First blood drawn by Zimbabwe, and it's Saibzada Farhan, who's walking back for 16, 27 for 1. Pakistan.
fan favorite, Babar Azam, Pakistan's elite batter, walks in. Oh, lovely delivery. What a ball to greet Babar. And first delivery to Babar just seems away off a length.
Yeah, he's bowling those annoying lines and lengths, and that's how he removed Sahibzada. Middle stump knocked back. That is a delightful sight for any fast bowler.
Bowling that exact length on the surface. And again, this is probing. It's not the surface you can drive easily on the up. Just getting a little bit of movement either way. The one that nipped back dismissed Sahibzada. This one just holds it line a little bit. So just Babar needs to be a little bit careful. And again, huge appeal and given. That is a big moment. Babar thinks down the leg side. It has seamed back in. Will he go upstairs? Discussion. Yes, they go upstairs.
Yeah, he kept on taking the ball away from Babar Azam. Set him up for the in-swinger. Excellent over so far.
The movement back in. Only has to clip the stumps because it's been given out on field. No edge off the bat, so it's all about ball tracking. Does it clip leg stump?
Did it clip the front pad? If it did, who knows? But he was definitely covering the stumps. Well, marginal. And he'll be upheld.
Now, Babar's third duck in the last 6 innings in T20Is. Huge moment in the game. Babar Azam dismissed. Evans with a fabulous over. There's the ball to seam back in. Finds the pad. And Babar Azam walks away. He's out without scoring 27 for 2. Salman Ali Agha, captain, walks in. Now to face Brad Evans, who is bowling a fabulous over. And balls across straight away.
ऐसा मत करना! ये कव्वल दर्जे वाली शापित चीज है. इसे खाकर ये लड़का मर जाएगा.
And get movement.
Now, how beautifully he bowled that in-swinger. Kept taking the ball away from Babar Azam and then surprised him. Yeah, seems like he's a stickler for line and length. He's been hitting the right areas consistently. And he's amongst wickets. 2 of them.
Round the wicket to Saim. He has got the ball to seam away from Saim too. and run. A double wicket over for Evans. Pakistan 29 for 2. That was a terrific delivery. Seamed back in, hits the top of Babar Azam's pad, and that was enough. It was reviewed but stayed in favour of Evans. And that was a real high class over.
Big wicket. Babar Azam is always a big wicket. It was amazing, isn't it? When the wicket fell of Shahzada Farhan, the cheer in the crowds. Just not fair, but that's the love for Babar Azam and this crowd wanting to watch him score runs.
I've got an option, possibly a solution. Babar Azam should open for Pakistan so that there's no booing when the opening partnership survives the first 6 overs.
And also, the home fans are not hoping for a wicket.
This actually used to happen in mid-70s when we had a terrific batting lineup. And I still remember there's a game being played in Bagajana in Lahore, Lawrence Garden. PIA versus Habib Beg, I think. And PIA were boasting of all the great international players, talking about Majid Khan and Asif Iqbal and Mushtaq Mohammed and Zahir Abbas. And because Majid Khan was a stellar performer in those days, people would come, watch him bat, and then leave the moment he would get out. Zahir Abbas, I mean, he was a favorite of the crowd as well. But Babar Azam, I mean, he would be the latest superstar in those terms, where people want him to come and don't want him to get out. And there was a booing, massive booing when he got out, because they're probably asking the umpire to review his decision. That's slashed, but straight to the field at point.
The only difference is no one's left, though. They're still here. But there are, I mean, we haven't had a full house today. But those who came in, they're sticking around for a while longer.
Oh, he's a brilliant player, Javed Miadat. What a player, what a fighter. It's sad that nobody got to see him play against the Windies in 1988 series, which, according to me and according to a very famous website, probably the best 3-match series ever played. Pakistan versus West Indies. Now, I think as given, so it was boot before bat, and he's done, according to the umpire.
Now remember, if he goes up, he's been given out, so even umpire's call will stay out. I think that's a very good decision from the umpire.
This is out. TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I have checked. Ball foot is a fair delivery. Front on spin wheel, please. All state play hit on the toe, but confirm it was ultra edge, please. Ultra edge, please. Stand by, ultra edge building up. Stand by, guys. Ultra is building up. Rolling. Satisfied, ball hit the toe, no bat involved. A ball tracking when you're ready, please. Original decision out. Impact umpire's call, wicket hitting. Asif stay with original, out decision standby.
Brilliant call by Asif Yaqub because he read it perfectly. Hitting the toe and would have gone on to hit the stumps. Finger is raised once again, and Pakistan in a bit of bother here. 3 down now for 30. View here is Fakhar Zaman, left-hander, being asked to bat in the middle of the innings, in the middle order. 110 matches. He can crack it big. Best of 91, 13 50s. A real success story in white ball cricket, Fakhar Zaman.
Tino's on fire. Tino Tendo, Maposa. Well, game on. If we thought Zimbabwe were 20 runs short in their batting innings, they've earned it with this burst in the power play. There's a slip in place now.
Suggesting to his partner that that ball stopped just a little bit high. Back lift, not been able to play the Yorker length. Beautifully bowled, would have gone on to hit the stumps. Easy call by the umpire in the end, but he had to read that fine line between bat and ball, whether the ball hit the bat or the pad. Early exit for Pakistan's captain. .31 for 3.
You'd expect them to get there easily. It started off with a couple of good shots from Shahzada Farhan. Damayu picked that up into the crowd, and then feet went nowhere. Brad Evans, 2 wickets in the 1 over, including Babar Azam. And then the captain caught in front. 31 for 3. Zimbabwe fighting back. Another reason why Salman Ali Agha missed that Yorker, that's the end of the power play. Signal from the umpire. He gets into such a tangle, and the angle into him creates a problem because his bat hits his back leg, and hence he's nowhere near it. That's why he's so late.
Is good. Sikandar Raza sorted his bowling action. One of the top all-rounders in white ball cricket in T20Is. Slotted at number 4, I think, in ICC rankings in T20s. They did away fine. Couple of runs for the left-hander. He's number 2 right now, Sikandar Raza. Saim Ayub is number 1, by the way, in case you were wondering who's number 1 bowler is in T20Is these days. All-rounder, in fact.
Well, in terms of bowling, 99 wickets to him. An average of 22, economy rate under 7. It's been absolutely brilliant. Only one other Zimbabwean bowler has 100 wickets, and that's Garava, who has 104 wickets. You mentioned Javed Miandar and how good he was and what a fighter he was growing up. I remember some of those. Going into the crowd in Colombo at the CCC.
As playing that test match, I know. A feisty character, Javed. Pre-match referee days.
The Aji Baji with Tennis Lily, wasn't it? That was awesome to watch.
Kiran More also during the World Cup contest against India. He was a beauty at short leg. You know, keep on chatting with the opposition.
I'm not really sure it's a good idea what Sikandar Raza is doing. Wiping the ball with his t-shirt. Because in these conditions, and you start sweating, that wash doesn't help keep the sweat out. Wouldn't he be making it moist?
Making it to the fence quite easily. First boundary in 3 overs. Saim Ayub belting it past mid-wicket. 40 for 3.
That was a very poor delivery. I could have picked to hit it anywhere. He had to wait for it. It sits up. Just the delivery Pakistan needed to relieve some pressure. Early wickets denting Pakistan's progress.
We enter the next phase of the innings. Spin from our end as well, the media end. Oh, almost a catch on the bounce to that cover fielder. It's Sikandar Raza. Got to be careful here. Pakistan need to be just a little bit more careful regarding the situation. If another wicket or two falls, they'll be in a serious turmoil.
Part-time off spin of Brian Bennett, 2 left-handers in the middle. They've also got Graham Creamer back into the team. In absence of 7 years, he's a very handy leg spinner. Yeah, those numbers show you that he doesn't bowl much. Try and get through the over for 4 or 5. That'll be a job well done.
Big Hotel selfie moment. That was some posing. 105 of 74 balls. It has become a very interesting battle, this. Zimbabwe didn't need to acclimatize. They are straight away into this contest. And how? Missing the stumps. That's why Zimbabwean keeper and bowler weren't really interested.
Well, a couple of all-rounders. Usman Khan, then Mohammad Nawaz and Fahim Ashraf. That's batting left for Pakistan.
Got to weigh up your options when you're looking to attack. The sweep shot is definitely on. The ball is not gripping and spinning a mile, so that shot is definitely on. It's just that you've got to be clever, not to surrender yourself to the pressure of the situation. He's got to go the distance, Saim Ayub. He's the opener. He's been out there for 19 deliveries. Fakhr, we know, is a match winner. 7 of 9, but he must feel strange for an opener to be slotted in the middle order. It takes a different kind of a sort of a tweak in your system, in your batting system.
When you open with the power play, that's the two fielders only outside the circle. Oh, bottom edge, that's running away. Garava gets to it. Those chip shots are hitting through. You get a start. Once you get a few runs behind you, you settle down and you manage better. But in the middle overs, you can't just come and chip around because you'll find the fielder.
Got to play the situation as well. As an opener, you go there trying to dominate, you know that this is your game, your territory, and now suddenly with 3 wickets down, that's extra pressure on you. When you go out there as an opener, no wickets down, you can play freely, less pressure on you. Well, that's where experience comes handy, and Fakhr Zaman has been on the park for such a long period, long time, that should be able to finish this game for Pakistan. Singles is the way to go. I think in a tough situation like this, rotation of strike is going to be the key.
Yeah, the partnership at a run and ball at the moment. They could afford to do this till about the 12th. Then that would make the batters to come more effective. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is awful from Zimbabwe's point of view. It's going to be a free hit. The choke was on, and now an opportunity to totally relieve that pressure. Oh, the captain.
Here we go. It's a freebie. Goes big, misses the ball completely. He'll be disappointed. The ball skidded off the surface, not spinning a great deal, but this is good recovery, just keeping the ball within the body line.
Interesting way Brendan Taylor picked that ball up. I don't think he had any clue. He just stuck the mitt out. Blinded by the batter.
Cuts well. Single gives Pakistan a 50 for 3. Hard-earned 50, a bit laborious at times. Zimbabwe very much in this contest. 98 of 68 balls. Now the game, as they say, is delicately placed. We've got Super Asia for you. Pakistan's leading home appliances brand, automatic washing machine, magic of one touch. Are you good at operating washing machines, Russ, now that you live in Australia? The last ball of the over. Wrong time to ask a very serious question. 9 done, 52 for 3. 3 wickets had gone down for 30. Now it's 52 for 3. Partnership of 22 of 21. Premier, Liggy.
Good to see that. Captains nowadays focusing on those matchups. Rarely bring a bowler who tends to bring the ball back into the batter. He's an attacking bowler. Not been around in international cricket for a while. That's 7 years. But red ball performing really well back in Zimbabwe and forcing himself back into the team.
Picked up 9 wickets in 1 innings in a first-class game back home, and playing a first-class game after a gap of almost 7 years. That is some comeback for you.
I believe he moved to Dubai, supporting his wife in her career, and now
big shot, 6, is it? There's a fielder there and he's gone, Sam Ayub. That was supposed to be powered for a 6, not to be. Zimbabweans have fielded well. This is a magical breakthrough coming just at the right time. Partnership has been broken. 24-run partnership it was.
bottom of the bat. Tried to hit it to Dubai, but couldn't get it out of the border of Islamabad, capital territory. He was going along nicely, Sam Ayub. 22 of 26 for the opener. Pakistan are 54 for 4. And Zimbabwe, they are celebrating by taking drinks.
Guys, have the drinks break. They are 3.
बालों में जेल, सनग्लासेस with reflection. मारा impression, डेट किया.
Four down for 54. This game is becoming Zimbabwe's very fast. Saim Ayub has been removed from the scene. Usman Khan and Fakhr Zaman now together. He's a good player of spin bowling, Usman Khan. Has got his chance here in a crunch moment. Let's see how he operates.
It's become tense here in Rawalpindi. It's become quiet. All the gup-shup that was happening all over, it stopped.
Yeah, young at this international circuit. Kramer playing T20Is after 2,842 days. That's lifted sweetly. That's well fielded. Zimbabwe's ground fielding and catching has been superb. Well retrieved. Masekatsa is the sub fielder and got there like a panther.
Playing a T20 international after 2,842 days is Kramer. And he's straight into the wicket-taking habit.
Were they using the mobile phones then? 2,842 days ago? Sounds archaic. That's well held. 56 for 4.
"56 for 4. Who would have thunk it?
Remarkable turnaround. Pressure has been reverted. A partnership is required here for Pakistan to make a comeback into this game. And these two batters, they have the ability to deal with the pressure. And the reason why Usman Khan is batting in middle order for Pakistan, they think he's a very good player of spinners.
Yep, hard hitter. Hard hitters both, actually. Fakhr Zaman at the other end, and normally you'd see both of these at the top of the order in some games. They'd normally be starting innings off, but here they are in a situation, I suppose that's kind of familiar. Nicely done. Oh, excellent. Excellent chase and fielding. Maposa, big strapping young lad. Decent pace as well across the ground.
Sikandar likes to vary a lot, and that's why he gives you as a batsman opportunity to score runs. I tried to bowl a leg spinner. Was ill-directed delivery, but a good effort by the fielder. Total commitment there.
Yeah, those early wickets have given them hope, Zimbabwe, and 4 down. 60 for 4 says now the pressure's on the batting side. 88 from 58. Normally you'd say if they were 2 down and that was the equation, they'd be comfortable somewhat. Sikandar Raza interested, but the angle from round the wicket takes that down the leg side. Didn't get support from Taylor. And so despite being the captain, he's not going upstairs for that one.
Yeah, bowlers think whenever the ball is wrapped on the pad, it's out. But he's doing a decent job at the moment for his team, Sikandar Raza. Every time he bowls a couple of dot deliveries, he varies the line, bowls it wider, especially to the left-hander. Good contest brewing up. Worrisome time for Pakistan, but for them it's flicker-free movement. You download Flicker Free app now and get the insurance on your fingertips.
Yeah. 11 done, 62 for 4. Just in the same way as when they'd set themselves up with the bat, Zimbabwe had to figure out a way to navigate to the end, give themselves the upper hand or keep the upper hand, and then launch at the back end. It's now tactically critical scenario here with these 9 overs that remain. Just who Raza will use and how he'll look to kind of bring it home.
In this situation, bowlers, they need to complement each other. One bowler has to assume a role that he is going to tether batsmen. He's not going to give free runs. The other bowler, he has to attack the batters and look for wickets. And that combination can really work. That was a good delivery. A blind spot for a batter.
You want leg spinners in your side. And in the quest to try and find what are good tools, Zimbabwe and Creamer coming back. We've spoken about him coming back after a long time. He's a wrist spinner, and they take wickets in the middle of the game. And so that's the role they're hoping he will play, Zimbabwe. And so far, so good. And this, so far, as I say, is a decent start for him. And it's about rolling the clock back, isn't it? Said in our pre-show, Amir, that he was captain of the side. Disappeared for some time. Oh, got away with that one. Perhaps was trying to flip a one that's quick up. But he'll hope it's like riding a bike.
Well, so far so good for him on his return. He's been decent. Yeah, you do expect few ordinary deliveries from the wrist spinners, but as long as they are picking up wickets, serving well. Another long hop, but this time around didn't get away. A real thumb from Usman Khan and a boundary scored.
Yeah, beautifully played by Usman. It's short, it's there for the takings. The job really is to place it, and he manages to pierce the gap between long on and deep mid-wicket. Yeah, not happy, Graham Creamer. A boundary after 29 balls.
Yes.
Better length, much better. They were talking at the toss and talking about Jew and the fact that later on it would be, number one, difficult for bowlers, spinners particularly, and also that it would slide along with not much turn at all if the Jew formed.
We haven't seen big pellets when you talk about dew. Yes, there has been a lot of moisture in the air. And that's why spinners are finding it difficult to land the ball consistently on a good length. A decent over for Pakistan. It's 69 for 4.
Let's have a look. Minimal. Little bit of moisture there, but minimal. You'd expect it to be like that. A little bit of a breeze, perhaps that's why there isn't. And so far, the flag fluttering. The Zim flag fluttering at 4 down for 69. And the hope is that that white worm will stay below the green one. And those wickets that you see too regular as far as Zimbabwe's innings is concerned, the second half.
Oh!
Fans enjoying the match with Pakistan's own tea brand. Some garam garam chai.
Well done, Pommy.
%100% confidence with dandruff-free hair. Hello Hair shampoo. Oh, I remember the days.
Oh!
They're distant now.
Age. Yeah, both these batters, they have started to play the situation well. They're looking to rotate the strike without becoming adventurous. Oh, there was an opportunity for Fakhar Zaman. Indeed, there was. A lot of gap on the offside for the left-hander. Missed out.
Certainly tossed up and outside off. Oh, it certainly was there for him, and there's been precious little to hit away, so the eyes lit up. Shouts of catch it, but it's hit well, and it'll go over mid-wicket and go for 4. Much needed by Pakistan. A fledgling partnership that gives them hope.
But this is brilliant batting from Usman. He knew there is a fielder placed at mid-wicket. Played that throw conservatively. Not full swing of the bat, just a jab, and he knew where the gap was.
Yeah, an example here for the Zimbabweans, the way this partnership's going. Just looking to knock it around and settle it down. 78 for 4. Need a wicket now. Zimbabwe, if they're to keep this pressure on. Equation 70 from 42, but 24 from 21, and they're just picking up both Fakhar and Usman.
A timely partnership of 24 from just 21 deliveries. Enhancing the situation for Pakistan, these two. Another bowling change has been rung by Sikandar Raza. Maposa has been introduced.
Yep, has to be a search for wickets. Can you break this partnership? Where are you taking a wicket? 3 fielders leg side. Nice shot. That was in the gap, and then similar with the offie. And he just skims over the head of the mid-wicket, who was in trying to stop the single. So good batting by Usman. Good use of the feet, use of the depth of the crease.
Yeah, diminutive in figure, and that is the length shorter player they enjoy.
Oh, hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, you're giving it up, I tell you. The throw not accurate, difficult to get rid of it quickly. Brad Evans, I think that is. Good job of getting in.
Oh, the Pakistani fans can breathe. You're right. Fakhar Zaman had given it up. Had all the time in the world to align with the aim and remove Fakhar Zaman. Opportunity missed.
Often in consideration of what an opportunity is, many will think of a catch that's, you know, hit to a fielder and they actually put it down, or one that they don't run to in time. But many times, and I suppose you could go half chance many times in the field as well. When the batter doesn't quite judge correctly, it's a full-blown opportunity, and you expect that you take it. Practice it all the time. They get better and better at the fielding aspect of the game as the days go by. Big shout. Slower ball a long way down the pitch, having used his feet. Umpire not interested. Leg bye is given.
Yeah, after the first over, he has realized, Mapusa, how to go about the job on a surface like this. He's been decent. And he was the one who removed Pakistani captain Salman Ali Agha. Yeah, going back to the point, especially with the fact when it's tense for the batting sides, as a fielder, you need to stay alert. Cash on the opportunities. It was there in the previous over. Oh, in this over, beg your pardon.
Up and away. Oh, that is some strike in the slot, and he loves those. Feasts on them. Fakhar Zaman, sixer.
If you want to flat bat the ball, this is the line and length you require. Bit of room outside the off stump, back of the length, and that was more than enough for Fakhar Zaman to pounce on the opportunity. That's a pressure releaser.
Yeah, huge. The over itself, especially having spoken of that run-out opportunity as well. In the end, the over goes for 12, and Pakistan breathe easier. 90 for 4. For 4. Desperate for a wicket are Zimbabwe. Partnership now 36 from 27, and both batters, Fakhar and Usman, getting going, getting the ship back on course. Here's Graham Creamer, a change of ends for him, and Sikandar Raza, hoping that he can dislodge one of these two. Thinking two. Oh, well run. Excellent. Excellent weighting of the shot into the open space on the onside. Super Saf. Premium detergent powder. Clean like a dream.
Yeah, Fakhar Zaman has come of age. He developed those softer skills. When he burst on the scene, he was an aggressor. Liked to go after the bowlers, but he has developed other things as well along with this. That's his natural ability. It wasn't a bad delivery, but pure class. Ability of the left-hander.
No, it's just the length he loves. Yes, it's the wrong one, but the angle just brings it nicely into that arc, and he's able to get at it. What a way to bring up the 50. Now 2 away from there. I was going to say 100. 2 away from 100, and he'll be looking to play more of these shots. Anytime that the length is that full, just swing the bat, and that's how he puts the bowler. That's how he puts the bowlers under pressure.
You mentioned it was a googly, and to be able to clear his front leg and hit the ball down the ground. As a batter, you need to be very confident. And he has gained a lot of confidence. He's been there for the longest.
When we stood here first time, pressure was on the partnership. Now that's shifted totally the other way. 45 from 30 is the partnership. They're 1 away from 100, Pakistan. And there's the 100. And what about this for running? Excellent work. They've done it expertly, Fakhar and Usman. This is how to play the middle under pressure.
Yeah, using the acreage. Yes, soft hands into the gap and run aggressively. This is brilliant from these two.
Their last 11 balls, 23 runs. So a big shift. Oh! Cue in. Definitely putting pressure on. That rate required has come down by a long way. Look at this, hit the cue in. It just stays down a little bit, and he's done well to catch up with it sort of on its way down rather than bouncing up. And you look at him looking up to the heavens saying, whoa, lucky. And there he goes again saying, geez, that stayed down. Could have missed it, and it was straight too. Whoa, that is swatted. That is absolutely belted away for 4. Going like a train now, Fakhar Zaman.
And 50 partnership between these two. Yeah, he's feeling confident. He's dialed in. He wants to finish the game in a hurry. Fakhar Zaman, 1 of 6 for 4, Pakistan.
Tremendous counter punching from Fakhar Zaman. 38 of 28 balls. Yeah, that's a nice shot. He's remained busy while his partner has been looking after the 4s and 6s. Good running, 2 runs for Usman Khan.
Now the partnership 40 of just 29. And suddenly Pakistan roaring back to life. Quick between the wickets and able to just pick pockets in the outfield.
It's a tricky pitch, tricky outfield when it comes to picking up 2s and 3s. The contours are smaller, square. So you've got to be very smart when you're calling for the 2nd run or the 3rd. Need wickets. Need to pick up Fakhar Zaman's scalp, otherwise he'll run away with the show. 38 he is of 28. A natural when it comes to white ball cricket, Fakhar. Great ability to hit the long ball.
Now Zimbabwe started off really well with the bat, same with the ball, but fell away in the batting innings. Now they need to be able to show some nerve at the back end if they want to close this innings off. If they want to go over the line, they need to be good at the back end.
Didn't have time to react in his follow-through. That caught his arm. It's a massive ricochet for a couple of runs. He's a huge unit. Didn't have time really to react to this meaty shot. Had no chance.
Almost evasive action. As we've got a little pause, it's time for the Tapal Tea moment in the Tapal Tea Lounge. Pakistan's #1 chai. And you enjoy in the lounge all night long.
That's his bowling arm, or bowling hand. I'm not too sure where it hit him, probably on the wrist area. But we have a little pause here, so good time really to recall what has happened so far. 4 wickets have gone down. Sahibzada undone by a ball that came back ever so slightly. Early exit for Babar Azam. Caught in front of the stumps for not. Salman Ali Agha, they undone by a beautiful Yorker. Read extremely well by the umpire. Saim Ayub looking for a glorious 6, not to be. And at that stage, Zimbabwe were looking hot favourites to take this game home. 147 was looking like a reasonable, sizable score for Pakistan to overall, but then Fakhr and Usman Khan have come together as a pair, and now it's 37 of 26 balls. Shouldn't be difficult for Pakistan.
Slammed back, and in his follow through he just reacted at the very end. Once in the follow through, every fast bowler, all the momentum going forward to be able to get a cotton bowl or be able to react is quite difficult. Right now it's quite difficult for Sikandar Raza. Just looking at his facial expressions, he's worried and just slipping away.
But credit to Zimbabwe for taking this game right till the end. 15.4 overs, 111 for 4. Short ball slashed. Kind of a semi-uppercut. Runs the ball fine away from the fielder into the fence.
He was always looking offside. He was backing away. And once it was short, he was able to just help it on its way. Just down to third. Didn't hit too hard, just guided it away.
Garva is 6'6", 6 feet 6 inches tall. Here comes the flick, taken by the keeper. He is walking. He is done for the night, Fakhr Zaman, and what a costly blow. He has the last laugh in the end. Hurt on the wrist by that straight smash, and in the end, bit of cuteness from Fakhr Zaman, signalling his downfall.
Trying the ramp shot, it was the slow one. Brendan Taylor does well, coming forward. It's a good wicket. Zimbabwe needed this. Good little knock from Fakhr. 44 of 32. Pakistan 115 for 5.
made for any situation these days. Mohammad Nawaz is in. He's rocking as an all-round cricketer these days. Bats well in crunch moments, in tough situations. He reads the game well, and then we know that he's more than handy as a left-arm spinner. A bit of experience to go with the exploits we see him to achieve on the field. 82 games for him. In the meantime, Usman Khan continues to grow at the crease, milking the singles. He's maintained a good pace.
Yeah, complete pace off, so the ram shot didn't go anywhere. Right off the face, off the bat. The execution as such was good, but there was no pace on the ball. Zimbabwe celebrate. They need a couple more because Pakistan do bat deep. And Grava has an over to go. He'll have to come back on the field. Evans with that terrific over, got a couple of wickets in that. Now he needs to bowl defensively.
Knows the call. Got to be careful when you're running with him. Nawaz can be just a little bit loopy at times when it comes to running between the wickets. Seen him get out, run out needlessly. And more like it. Plays it into the gap for a run.
And this is where the partnership has to work. Usman Khan now has to take on the bowling more. Just let Nawaz get into his stride. Still 31 needed off 21. It is under control, but you just feel you need a boundary just to settle the nerves even further.
Again, nice and early call from Usman Khan. Doing the right thing because they'd need him right at the end if it comes to hitting fours or hitting a couple of big shots. He'll be in a good position really to deliver for Pakistan. 27 A's of 21. Big shot, cracks it. 6. Nawaz for you.
The T20 World Cup finalists against the two-time T20 World.
Eight fours, 4 sixes in the innings. Nawaz cracking a 6. Long on, long off in position now. Missing the stumps by a mile. 17 done, 1-2-4 for 5. Yeah, the gap was widening and then Fakhar Zaman's knock has narrowed the gap. Zimbabwe need of more blows, more wickets. 24 of 18 balls. It's turned out to be a bit of a cliffhanger. 147 for 8. Zimbabwe clearly were a few runs short, but they've fought exceedingly well to make it tough for Pakistan. any dot would bring extra pressure on Pakistan. Missed his favorite shot. He's really good with that cut shot. Pick a free moment, not for Pakistan. Download now and get the insurance you need on your fingertips. Slow ball and almost a brilliant catch. Almost a breathtaking catch. Sikandar there trying his best. It went hard, it went flat. And there was this great try from the Zimbabwean captain.
Would have been an inspirational moment. Dying on him, he dives to his right and forward. Almost plucked out a blinder.
Setting a great example in the field, batted superbly and have handled things so well. I'm sure he'll go big again, Nawaz. That's how he's batting these days. Against the odds, he produces a beauty. Let's see. Oh, that's a real wide one. Toughie for the keeper.
A couple of runs conceded. Now it's down to 21. Shot out there is... No, I was just telling him there's 16 deliveries yet. No, it's not an issue. Just calming his partner down.
Slashes it on the bounce to the third fielder. Gets it back and they sneak a second. Excellent running. Maposa, the fielder there, trying to hit a straight shot, undone by a lot of spin on that one. Surveying the field on the offside. 3 men on the off, 1 on the leg side. Coming from the edge of the circle. Crowd wanted more than just a single. Yeah, Pakistan buckle up because Neelofer will be in cinemas on 28th November 2025.
(18 or 14). Nawaz is surveying the field. A boundary here almost makes the equation very much in Pakistan's favor. That's why Sikandar Raza paying a lot of attention to the way the field is set.
Must not concede a boundary in this over. 2 more balls left, 18 to get. Has to end well for Zimbabwe. Short ball and cramped it up. I think he wasn't expecting it. Hitting the hard length, he's 6'6", so gets the ball to bounce even on a surface like this. There was this initial wind of the blade wanting to hit it straight down. And got just a wee bit surprised by that shorter length. Slow ball. The cutter attempted. Decent end to the over. Very good end to his analysis. He ends up with 1 for 30 in 4 overs. 130 for 5. Gara 1 for 31 in his 4. Raza has bowled out. 4 overs, none for 29. Evans coming on to bowl. This game is going to the wire. 8.5 is the required rate. Nawaz is on strike. Doesn't get a proper hold of that.
And now 16 of 11. Hassan will want as many runs as possible. For Zimbabwe, they'll be thinking, how much can they defend in that last over? Can Evans go with an over without conceding a boundary? And they leave 10, maybe 9 for that last over. Give themselves the chance.
Tense and anxious Pakistani dugout. Down the track, belts it straight to the fielder at long off. So a couple of good deliveries. Good results for Zimbabwe. Drag this down to the last 6 balls of the innings. 15 of 10 balls. Can't afford a big shot here. What do we have as a field? So 3 men in the ring on the offside. Cover, third and fine. In fact, both in the ring. It's a big shot. That's gone up in the air. Will it clear the fence? Fielder drops it. Nawaz had the perfect idea because Pakistan needed a big shot and it'd be disappointed. Bennett there grasping that one. It's a difficult one, but it would have benefited Zimbabwe tremendously if they'd gotten rid of Nawaz.
Yeah, big moment in the game. He did all the hard work, got underneath it, but just couldn't settle himself. It would have been a wicket and a dot delivery.
I'm sure he'll go again. Nawaz gets a full toss. Once again, it's Bennett, the fielder. And it's over the waistline. It's been given as a no ball over the waistline. So a free hit available to Pakistan. That's a costly mistake. That really is big. Because here's an opportunity for Usman Khan to turn the tide in favor of Pakistan. 50-50 really. It wasn't a substantial delivery over the waistline. Very, very marginal thing.
A couple of unforced errors from Zimbabwe. Now the free hit. Now the free hit.
Slow ball, and it's misfielded, and that's gone to the fence. The crowds are back, alive and kicking. Zimbabwe will be kicking themselves because a couple of bad deliveries, bad moments have allowed Pakistan an easy access back into this contest.
A drop catch, a no ball, a free hit, and a misfield. And that has cost 4 more. Now it is just 7 to win. And just the over where everything had to go right for Zimbabwe. It has gone wrong.
सीखो, ऐप डाउनलोड करो, स्टेप समझो और घर बैठे ही ऑनलाइन ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस बना लो।
इंस्टॉल नाउ पे क्लिक करो और अभी सीखो, ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
He's doing his best. 6 of 7 balls. This has to be a dot ball for Zimbabwe's sake. Gearing up for a big shot here. You can feel it. Round the stumps. Maybe look to target it into the stumps. Ball on that middle and leg stump line. And that's flicked for a single. Right then, we are down to the last 6. Pakistan need 5 to win. Tremendous game for Zimbabwe because nobody was giving them a chance at the break to drag this down to the last 6, but they've been a real spoiled sport for Pakistan. 5 of 6 balls could have easily been done had Fakhr been out there, but he was dismissed, and so let's see what happens. It's about controlling temperament and emotions. It's about bowling to your field. It's about hoping for the best. Fine field has gone back. Third man is up in the ring. 4 men on the offside in the ring. And that's gone fine. Beautifully played by Nawaz. He can do nothing wrong these days. Such a good, delicate shot. And he enjoyed it perfectly, enjoyed it massively.
Yeah, another important cameo from Nawaz. Beautifully played. Thinking clearly under pressure. He knew he just had to use the pace. Nobody down at third, so Pakistan now just needing 1.
One of 5. Field has come in. Yeah, winning shot. Nawaz does it again for Pakistan in a crunch situation. He batted so calmly, so beautifully, in control of things. Whilst credit to Zimbabwe for making this a happening game after being limited to less than 150 on what appeared to be a very good start and a good pitch to bat on, but just didn't have enough strength to get back into the contest after Fakhr and Usman Khan belted a great partnership. In the end, Usman Khan remaining not out, played with a lot of composure, and Nawaz there, once again, the key to success for Pakistan in the middle phase of the innings with the bat.
Yeah, Zimbabwe, be disappointed. They couldn't firstly be able to get to that 160, 170, which they were set up to do, and then hit the ball. They put Pakistan under extreme pressure, just let it slip. And at the back end, a few misfields, a few catches that were dropped. That meant that Pakistan did enough. And they won the game comfortably in the end. Contributions from Nawaz and Usman in the middle order. Because Fakhr Zaman made sure there was no final hiccup.
Yeah, Zimbabwe have never won a T20I in Pakistan, losing 6 out of 6. But this was a fighting game for them. Really did fight hard. And they were just a little bit untidy and messy in the last over and a half, slashing it past the infield. It's been a tremendous season for Nawaz as an all-rounder. Congratulations all around. It was a toughie for Pakistan in the end. Credit to Zimbabwe for making it a tough contest out of nothing, basically. But Pakistan, after a winning start in the Tri-Nations and maintaining their healthy record this year at home in white ball cricket. 151 for the loss of 5. Fakhar Zaman was the highlight of the innings with a top score of 44 of just 32 balls. Usman Khan 37 of 28, resolutely batted well. Didn't throw his wicket away. Nawaz in the end 21 of 12, making it rather easy for Pakistan to get over the line.
Wickets for Angrava and Maposa, but the star of the show was Brad Evans with 2 for 26 in the end. Could have got another in his final over, but bowled quite beautifully. Kramer with a wicket, but in the end, not quite enough from Zimbabwe.
Yeah, in the end, a very good contest. Pakistan winning this by 5 wickets. But Zimbabwe made that total look extremely high. 147 for 8, because Pakistan were in a lot of trouble halfway through the run chase. Of 26, and Nawaz there playing a cameo. Very good innings of 21 of 12. Pakistan winning this by 5 wickets. We'll take a short break and come back with post-match presentation.